And we're back to more Genso Battle Network.
Hello, it's Curtis here.
So, I've been busy off screen.
Yeah, you have, apparently.
Since the game wants to respond to me. So, first things first is we have new styles.
A lot of them, apparently.
Yeah. Earth Fighting, Aqua Gaia, and Electwing.
And right now you've got Leaf Witch.
And Leaf Witch.
So, 4 styles total, which is the max number, I think.
Yeah, if you get any more than this, you have to replace one of the styles, pretty much like Pokemon's moveset.
Yeah. So that's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
I think you can actually view the different styles too under there, can't you? And basically set your default. So that'll be the one that you start with, whichever one you pick here.
Yeah. So right now I'm starting with Leaf Witch.
By default.
By default.
But you can switch them mid-battle if you need to. Yeah.
So, and if you're wondering, I did go and get all 6 styles.
Yeah. And
we're just going to run quickly through these.
Yep.
So, Dock style, to get this you have to use the add and PAs or power-up chips.
Right. PA being program advance.
Yeah. And its ability is to let you get one more custom slot.
Right.
Can pick up to 6 chips per turn.
Mm-hmm.
And can add up to 12 chips instead of 5.
Really awesome for program advances.
Yeah. And the injection will inject your enemy with whatever element status it has.
Right. So, for example, is yours Earth, I believe?
Mine was Earth, so it would give slow and heavy.
It would give the heavy status to them, yeah.
Next, and this character is based off Erin from the Toho series.
And she's a doctor, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doctor from the moon, pretty much.
Okay.
Gaia style.
Yep.
So to get this, you have to take damage and use shield chips.
Mm-hmm. Barriers, etc.
Yeah. Or use object chips.
Cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With this ability, you get a crop-shaped terrain of your element on the first turn.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're Aqua, there's a cross shape of ice panels.
And did you get Aqua Gaia?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this makes Cyrano really useful.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. I got Earth Gaia, which is just kind of funny to think about. Earth.
Yeah.
It's real earthy, guys.
And if you're standing still, damage is halved.
Mm-hmm.
And this shoots a kind of like a square panel just underneath the enemy, 3 spaces ahead when you charge the attack, and will leave that square as the element you are.
Yeah.
So good for placing traps, not really good for hitting enemies.
Yeah, it really is meant to be more as here's more terrain in their side, basically.
Yeah.
Messing up their field further.
The other thing is you don't get hit stunned.
Yes, super armor, which
Yeah.
means if you get hit by a chip or by an enemy attack while you're using a chip, then you won't get flinched, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And it's based on...
This is Suwako.
Yeah.
Which is the native faith god. Or, as everyone else knows her as, the frog god.
The frog god.
Which style? This is now one of my favorite styles.
Yeah.
And to use it, you have to use elemental chips and exploit enemy weaknesses. And with its abilities, elemental chips get a +10 to their power, always.
Not too shabby.
And your elements chips get another +10.
So +20 for anything of your element.
Yeah.
And yours is
Leaf.
leaf.
Or grass.
Yeah.
The other ability is your weakness is only 1.5 damage instead of times 2.
Nice.
And you're immune to status effects.
Also quite useful.
And the charge beam, which is a magical flame that extends 3 panels ahead, is amazing.
Yeah, I bet it would be. It's probably like the Flammeow chip, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Flamethrower style. And it's based on...
Kirin? one sec. That's the one I keep forgetting. Ichirin,
Gotcha.
which is from Undefined Fantastic Object. She's kind of a weird character I don't know enough about.
Is she a witch?
No, she's actually a nun.
A nun. Okay, interesting.
Ninja style.
Now, this is one of my favorite, I think.
This one I saw you. So ninja style, you get this by ending battles quickly or using sword chips.
Yeah.
I got this by ending my battles real quickly.
Yeah.
And special ability, at max charge, you step with chip and faster movement.
And step with chip means once your buster is fully charged, you can use the chip button and it'll step forward 2 spaces and use it. So basically with any sword, you can step forward 2 spaces and use it, or any other. It doesn't even have to be a sword, it could be anything. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
My favorite chip, as I think I've mentioned before, is step sword, so it turns everything into a step sword.
Yeah, so... And then the faster movement makes you move really fast across your board.
I like fast characters a lot, and I like swords, so I like this style.
Now this was also another nice one. Swords and charge shot can reflect enemy attacks.
Indeed. So any of your swords and also your charged buster can send enemy attacks right back at them.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It doesn't work on all attacks, but...
Yeah, I think it's probably more limited to projectile stuff.
Yeah.
Just kind of use your common sense for the most part, I think.
Yeah, I could not reflect a cannon shot.
Yeah, that one's kind of more instantaneous, so it's, yeah.
And then the charge is, it makes it an elemental sword.
Yep.
So it slashes 3 wide,
Yep.
close range.
Yep.
So,
And you got the aqua version of this?
yes.
Okay. I got the poison version.
I would have liked poison or fire would have been a nice one.
Yep.
But I don't have that style anymore. I got rid of it.
Right.
Now,
And who'd you say it's based on again? Sorry.
This is Ran. So Ran is a fox spirit, or nine-tailed fox, that works for Yuyuko.
Gotcha.
Or
Yukari?
Yukari. I'm sorry. Yes. There's so many wide names in Toho.
Yeah. Lots and lots.
I believe it is. The style looks like Ran enough to make me think it. I could be wrong if someone wants to correct me.
Gotcha.
Wing style, which is another one of my favorites. So this is move on to elemental panels or use panel changing chips.
Such as steel.
Yeah. Or poison, road, grass road.
Yeah, any of the stage.
Medicine triggers it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even think of that, but that makes sense.
And or use panel cracking chips.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically terrain changing.
Yep.
Will trigger this.
Yep.
And your special abilities, you're unaffected by holes, winds, and special panels.
Pretty useful.
So you can stand anywhere.
Yeah. Unless you're hit by heavy, I think, in which case you will no longer be able to.
I've not tested that, but I think you're right.
I think that's the case.
And once per turn with no chips, press the A button to evade.
Very nice.
So you can dodge an attack while you're waiting for your meter to build up.
Yep.
I don't like the charge attack on it though. It's basically a mini storm.
Yeah. I like it because I keep area steals in my, basically as my default, so
Yeah.
it's never hard to hit anybody with it. And also, what it means by improve by sand panels, if you use it on an enemy that's standing on a sand panel, it'll double the damage input by the tornado.
Yes.
So, yeah. and that one's based on...
Hakate? I want to say she's a rival reporter to Aya.
Okay.
So she runs another news article based stand in Genso.
Right.
And finally, fighter style. So to get fighter style, you just have to use your buster or braking chips.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually have to use your buster. You can't use other styles. So,
It has to be like your default character buster?
yeah, you have to be in normal mode.
Gotcha.
And the special ability is the buster power is now doubled.
Pretty good.
And all non-elemental chips get a +10.
Nice.
So these are your cannons, Sakuyas, non-elemental, tank man.
Yep.
And it has basically the fighter punch, which is 2 panels of breaking punch knocks enemies back. So it's kind of like the lance with a knockback feature.
And also, does it also break tiles?
If it hits someone, I think it breaks the tile.
It breaks the tile where they were?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. And that one was based off Hong Mei-ling, which is the gatekeeper to the Scarlet Devil Mansion.
Actually, I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, these are the styles. I don't think there's any more.
I think 6 is the current maximum. Yeah.
And you can only have 4 of those at a time.
Which 2 was it? You don't have Ninja, and what's the other one again? Sorry.
I don't have Doc anymore.
Don't have Doc.
But I will be grinding later to get Doc again. Because I think that's a much more useful chip. Or suit.
Which would you replace?
Probably Fighter.
Fighter.
Fighter sounded fun, but the limitation of your buster is one problem, so you, area steal is a must.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing to make this an email episode, sorry, but go back in for 1 second and go to the very bottom of your email. Just wanted to have another look at the very first email you ever sent. I guess it's the second one.
Folder rolls.
Yeah. Good refresher because it's been so long.
Same from Japanese, right?
Still don't know who this is, but we'll see.
So, the MP determines how many of a chip you can have.
Yeah.
So under 19 megabytes, you can have 5 of the same chip.
Yep.
20 to 29 is 4, 30 to 39 is 3, 40 to 49 is 2.
It's a 10 increments basically, which
Yeah.
is pretty easy to remember.
And then 50 and above is 1.
1 max. Yep. And only if the same name, obviously. So you can have a bunch of different 50 MB chips as long as they don't have the same name.
Yeah. And only 5 blue Navi chips.
Yep.
At any time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So makes more sense now. So if you're grinding and trying to organize your folder,
Them's the rules.
remember these rules.
Yeah. Can't stuff in 5 Cyrano 3s or whatever.
Yeah. So other things I did is obviously I've upgraded the chip folder quite a bit.
Yeah. Can you sort by code and just run through it? I just want to see what all you're using.
So we're still in the CMS chips.
CMNS.
Slowly trying to phase out C. But I can't deny C cannon is really powerful.
Yeah.
That elect chain is pretty good.
And when you have something to power up Cyrano, it makes sense to keep her around too.
Yeah.
170 doubled is real good.
Yeah, that's 340 right off. And then if they're weak to her.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Then Earth Waves, I got another White Lily in there.
Nice.
I have 2 V2 Marissas in there.
Oh, good stuff.
And Medicine.
Yep.
And then I'm also trying to phase out S because I don't have Sakuya anymore.
Okay.
But I can't deny these chips with the Elemental Witch is
Yeah.
You got a piercing arm cannon, or heavy cannon.
Yeah. Where'd you get the Tanu God? I've not seen that one.
So, I got that from Patchoulie's, the random chip generator.
Oh.
Same with, if you see a chip that's like, I don't know what that is, or I've never seen the enemy for that,
Yeah.
I got it from the random chip generator.
You mean the one where you plug in 3 chips and get something back?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I definitely remember the Tanu God from the Battleworks series. It's really good.
Yeah, I just put it in now, so I haven't tested it out.
Yeah, you'll like it. If it does what I think it does.
Poison recovery. Put in 3 more ghost bodies.
Those things are too awesome.
Yeah. Power ups. And I got a medicine star chip.
Awesome. So, I got a Sakugi one, you got a medicine one. So it seems destined that those are the ones that we should have for quite a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to show off is I did find another 2 Hertz add-on. And I found that by jacking into the bench in the park, just in the Gensokyo area.
Yeah, it's a thing that you can do now, apparently.
Yeah. So, I have another 100 HP.
Sweet.
I got the blue buster just to see what that was all about.
Yeah.
It is just cosmetic, but I don't see the change anywhere because I think your elemental blasts aren't affected by the buster
Oh, I see.
add-ons.
If you just shoot regular bullets, do they stand out more, I wonder?
Possibly.
I think that might be the case. That's what you're talking about there.
The only thing I don't have is my other Rapidon.
Yeah.
Which I was debating if I just want 50 extra health instead of 100, but
Right.
I don't really rapid fire with the Buster anymore.
Yeah. Until you basically have the Buster maxed out, Rapid is like basically the best thing to focus on last, I think.
Yeah.
It's always been my thought. So remind me, the last thing you did story-wise was just to get this style?
Yeah. So we have to go to the Pro
Right.
Wrestler and report results.
Right. Oh,
So,
one other thing before you go into the university, but you say something first there.
yeah, I was actually going to head back real quick because there's someplace I want to go real quick.
Oh, sure. Yeah, do that first and I'll point you towards something interesting.
Okay. Well, what did you have?
It's just a jacket spot.
So I know where V2 Medicine is.
Oh, gonna do that first.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Since I'm using her chip, I might as well get the powered up version.
Yeah,
if I
you really
can.
should. Yeah, it's quite nice to have. Unleash your V3 in case you can get that too.
That might be a little bit harder because
Yeah.
a lot of my styles are very weak to poison.
Yeah. Poison's your enemy, eh?
Poison is very much my enemy.
You and I shouldn't have battle.
I do have a style that like negates poison if I need it, but
Yeah.
yeah. So medicine's actually not that far off. She's just over in this corner.
Yep.
That's going to do very little to her.
No, actually, she's weak to lack.
No, I meant the poison
Oh,
biospray.
Yeah, I don't know if that even affects her, honestly. I do.
That's walking into that. That's walking into that. Yeah.
Walking into that. It does work.
Take that, and that.
Now let her eventually attack it. And I think I know what it does. Yep.
I want That. I'll take it all.
Give it all to me. Well.
And that's her version 2 chip.
Yup.
And 10 bug frags.
Yup. When you counter nabbies in a battle, you will always get 10 bug frags from them.
Oh, okay.
Yup.
That's good, because there's a side quest where I need 100 of these.
Yeah, I know. So, that's one way to get them. Another is if you get 2 counterattacks in a regular virus battle,
yeah.
you'll also get 10.
Oh, nice.
So you can easily counter 3 Kadamas in a battle and get it that way.
So we'll replace this medicine with that medicine.
Nice.
And now that's 100 damage to an area. Alright, so you want me to jack into something.
Yeah, just go back to the uni. And it's actually the fountain.
Alright.
And I think it's only a specific spot of the fountain. There you go. Because I didn't know about this either till recently.
Yeah, I know, you wouldn't suspect it.
Nope.
Lovely goodies did I miss? Money's not bad.
Yup. Your own money.
What do you say? You're...
Just being a fountain.
Break up.
Got one.
Trying to find more of those because...
Quite a few battles in here, actually. There's supposed to be a virus you haven't seen yet.
Okay.
Nor have I, for that matter.
I do have one other thing to show off.
Yep.
We're gonna run out of time soon. But going to the start menu, if you have not looked, I have quite a bit of money.
Yep.
I've also maxed out the sub-ship folder.
Nice. And then that's just from grinding, eh?
That is just from grinding and walking back and forth from areas.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, hey, these things. Time to show off some chips. So I do have one of their chips.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I got it from a random patchouli here.
Oh, okay. Nice. I like there's a Sawako hat virus.
Yeah. That is very frog-based.
Yup.
So, first thing also, we didn't notate this, but the store's name is Viole.
Voile.
Or Voile, sorry.
Yeah, it's French.
Which is Patchouli's library in the Gensokyo world. So, it was a nice little touch that they named it that.
Yeah, nice.
The last thing we'll show off.
Considering the
This has been a show-off episode, everyone.
Yeah, this has been. Ain't nothing wrong with a show-off episode. You can always check with the prof at the very end, too. It'll only take a sec, I'm sure.
Yeah. We now have some room decoration.
Oh, nice. You got a TV and a bed.
Yeah, and I was hoping this would just be a random gift every time I go to my room, but it does explain what these are.
Ah, I see. It's an explanation of that you can find these by jacking in repeatedly.
Yeah. If you haven't clued in.
Yep.
And of course I have the bat wallpaper.
Yep. Stolen shamelessly from Remelia.
Yeah.
Thanks, Remelia.
You're one of my favorites.
Yeah, Remelia's pretty great, so. And you've got 2 square links, so, yep. Checks out. Wanna go chat with the doc? I'm sure it'll only be a quick chat.
I think we'll have to leave that, sir, because we are actually out of time.
Okay.
But I will do a quick save, and Progress to next episode.
Yeah.
I promise.
So there's a recap episode, and here's what styles our episode.
Yeah.
And kill medicine episode.
Yeah. So we did do something.
We did.
But until then, I'm Devin.
I'm Curtis.
Have a good one, guys.
See ya.